Obtaining over 100,000 of any legendary takes a lot of time. Anyone that has done it will know. It is no secret that I am going for Super Bone, but there are other petals that I can craft, such as Carrot, Plank and Relic. And while I do not have 100,000 carrots or planks, I do have over 100,000 relics. Let's begin with Carrot. And having even 10 Ultra Carrots is ridiculous. It would show how much you have farmed there. It is not the best petal, however I could cause some issues in the bubble zone just to annoy people. I'm kidding, I wouldn't do that. But here, I obtain an extra 2 Ultra Carrots. Now for Plank, you may wonder why, because of how useless it is, but I would prefer to have multiple of these just in case, because as I always say, you never know if it will become useful in the future. But until that day comes, sadly I will not be able to use them. And here, I have received an extra 3 planks. Next is Relic. And I originally wasn't going to do this, but I thought, okay, maybe I will give it a shot. Super Relic would be a quite fun petal to use. That's a lot of mythic relics. Even with this amount of mythics, a super is not guaranteed. However, I sure did get quite a bit of ultras to try. I obtained 21, and I already had 6 that I did not craft, so I do have a chance for Super Relic, and I will do one at a time, so I can count how many attempts that I have done, although this will probably be the only time I will try Super Relic, simply because I really want Super Bone, and if you've already seen me obtain Super Air, you know how tragic it was. Any extra Ultra Relic I receive will be from Termite Overmind drops. Nowhere else. And while you might think this will increase my luck, you know how cursed my luck can be, and this game is clearly not on my side. Now after doing all of the attempts, I am 11 attempts deep into Super Relic. Next is Bone, the one I want, and I saved this for last, which was probably a bad idea, but considering I failed Super Relic, maybe it was a good idea. I'm not going to expect anything because if I do, I will be disappointed. I am already 10 attempts into Super Bone, so I know what it feels like. Yes, I am that determined for it, because it will be very useful for me. And I will say, this is brutal. 12 bones from a similar amount? I can't say I'm surprised. Never mind, I will enter the Super Bone attempts now. 10 attempts in already. How many more will I achieve? I will be keeping 5 Ultra Bones because they are good for farming. And I will tell you, I almost thought about it. I almost thought about using all of my bones, but I figured no, because I would need to use them. So with this in mind, I am now an extra 6 attempts deep into Super Bone. A total of 16. Hey, I leveled up. Nice. So that's my first big craft, if you will. Maybe I will do more in the future. We shall see. If I obtained Super Turd, I would have been really pissed off. Gladly I did not.